bitch. Give me
Are you
that,
serious?
Give me that fucking mic.
Who the fuck you been at, baby girl?
I'm so sorry.
No, seriously, do you even want to be here?
Yes.
Welcome back to my channel. Today's video was suggested by a subscriber like 300 weeks ago, but I had an allergic reaction. That's why I don't have a full face of makeup that was planned for this video. I had a really bad allergic reaction to something. I don't know what it was I ate. I need to figure it out. I need to get it together. Period! But yes, I'm back. I promise.
Child. Anyway, so
today's video is going to be about Femininity channels. One of my favorite subscribers of all time, Lillian with 1L, suggested this video. I'll put her name right here. I'm gonna put the message that she sent me on the screen because this is very important to this video. The DM, it reads, "It's just so many things wrong with all these femininity videos. Here's a very good example." And I'm gonna show you guys the picture that she sent me. So this comment on this video was made by Charlo Wallet. I don't know how to say her name, whatever you see on the screen. She said, "Can you please make a video on how to meet leveled up classy friends? I hate being the only one who's classy, and you can't go anywhere with leveled down people."
child. Anyway, so
And then the person who owns the YouTube channel responded with this. "I know how you feel, Charlo." I don't know how to say her name. "Sometimes your friends won't be on the same path as you, and you will have to go by yourself. I made a lot of level up friends online, and sometimes when I go in a high-end place." That's what she said, word for word. And in response to this, my subscriber said, the YouTuber actually had the guts, the audacity to agree with the comments, "leveled down people." If you think people are lower than you, how is that even classy? This is so disgusting. Disgusting. Definitely not classy at all. I agree. These femininity YouTubers are completely deluded. Let me know when you actually find a good one. Okay, so at the end of this video, I would suggest some very good femininity channels. The majority of them are black. This video is really directed towards black women who are interested in the femininity journey, who are getting these videos on their timeline. They just want to know more about it. They want to get a different perspective on it. I'm going to give you that in this video. So first things first, I noticed this a lot. I noticed this in the very beginning of my little journey, or whatever you want to call it. A lot of comments being made about women who aren't on the journey, downplaying them, talking badly about them, speaking about them as if they aren't human, degrading them just because they chose to not go on the same path as you. And I have a very big problem with that, because as a feminine woman embodies feminine energy. Forget about what the outside looks like. Forget about the lashes, forget about the diamonds, forget about all of that. It doesn't really matter if you don't have the mentality and the spirit of a feminine woman. And a feminine woman never downplays another woman who isn't on the same journey or chose to go down a different path. That's not what we do. I would never condone other women to do that, especially black women, okay? We have a lot of people who don't stick up for us. Black Lives Matter movement, we have a lot of people who don't stick up for us, a lot of people who don't support us.
This is why they get mad, they get angry. You see a lot of sisters, they go, "Oh, you fucking with this kind of girl or that kind of girl." That shit is exotic.
Stupid.
That shit look a lot different from the shit that you see in the neighborhood all the time. It looks like that shit look like it came off a boat, baby.
A lot of people who like to laugh at our pain, Megan Thee Stallion getting shot in the foot, hello. The last thing we need is other black women putting down black women. Like, it's really just disgusting to me, and it's not something that I myself would even engage in. I didn't engage in it in the past. It's done and over with. It's not something that I do now, and it's not something that I like to do. And if I can, I will try and avoid arguing with a black woman or even talking down on another black woman, because it plays into the whole narrative, plays into the whole, well, if I talk badly about my woman, it allows other people on the outside to talk badly about my woman too. What other people see happening in the black community, take that and they're like, "Oh, I can treat you guys however, because you guys treat each other badly anyways." I'm very much about female unity. I don't know if that's obvious from the videos I make in this channel. I'm very much about female unity. That's why I talk about colorism on the channel. That's why I try to make people aware of stuff like this, because who am I as a woman to not, one, speak up for you, and two, who am I as a woman to not at least try to uplift you? A lot of misconstrued feminine women love to get on this journey and then talk badly about anyone who isn't on the same level as them, when they fail to realize where they came from to begin with. Everybody's moving at their own pace, and even if it is in the pace sort of situation in which the person has decided that this is not the road they want to take, you shouldn't be downplaying them at all. Their decisions are their decisions, and it has nothing to do with you. A feminine woman always uplifts other women no matter what. No matter what. I don't care if she wants to be a tomboy. I don't care if she wants to be a butterfly. I don't care if she wants to turn into a unicorn. I support the girly. Especially if she's a black woman. I support the girly. Why is it so hard for women on the feminine level of the feminine journey to just support each other? I feel like that's very disgusting. I feel like it's very toxic that there are channels like this out here, because I have stumbled across plenty of black femininity channels that promote the whole idea of, if you're not doing what I'm doing, you're just not it. You're just not that girly. You're below me. And that's disgusting. Feminine women don't teach their audiences BS, almost cursed, BS like that at all. I'm going to recommend some good femininity channels down below, because they don't do that. I feel like as a YouTuber, as a black femininity channel, 9 times out of 10 you probably have young black girls looking up to you and listening to your information, and that's just not something that I would put on my channel as a feminine woman. That's not some sort of information. I would never even let myself slip up in the comments like that, and I wouldn't allow comments like that on my channel. Like, if anybody ever starts arguing in my comments, because one of the next videos I'm gonna make is gonna have you guys angry most likely, but if I ever see people arguing in my comments, I'm either gonna address you or I'm gonna delete your comment, because it's just not necessary. You know, like, don't bring negativity on my channel, and don't bring negativity to my audience. It's not necessary. You shouldn't be teaching young black women that just because they don't act like you, or they're not considered the stereotypical classy, that means that they're leveled down. That's just complete nonsense to me. Another thing I want to say is, I came across a channel like about a day ago or two, because I do like the feminine channels. I do like the information they give. I feel like they do give good information. Some of them, they came across one of them. They used a gay singer by the name of Sid. I listen to all of her music. I love her music. She's talented. They used her as an example of a low grade, level down woman.
If there's one thing you take away from this channel, let it be this, and always remember it. Feminine women versus regular, everyday, plain Jane, average Becky girls. It's like a Honda versus a Mercedes-Benz. We are the cream of the crop. And what makes feminine women so coveted is, one, the scarcity. I mean, in a world where masculinity and androgyny is the push narrative, feminine women are far and few between.
They compared her to a picture of a girl with like a dress on. Like, you guys get what I'm getting at. And it's just like, first of all, she's gay. And that doesn't necessarily mean that all gay people dress like that, but there are some that I've met that choose to express themselves in that way, or they choose to dress masculine, or whatever you want to call it. And that doesn't make them level down. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, that's just crazy to me. Why would you spread that information to your audience? Just because someone doesn't express themselves in the same manner as you, that's like saying that if somebody's black, they're less than you. That's what you sound like. Just a whole bunch of BS. Like, oh, if you don't make as much money as I do, that means that you're less than me. That means that your life doesn't mean as much as mine. It's kind of what you sound like. That's exactly what you sound like. It just sounds ridiculous. Feminine journey or not, can we just like stop doing that?
Stop it. Get some help.
Because it's not cute, and it's not attractive, and no high quality man would find you putting down other women attractive. That's just not cute at all. Makes you look like you're not really about what you say you are when you do stuff like that, and it's just a bad look. Like, sweetie, just looks really terrible. It's not cute. Stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
Especially as black women, can we like not do that? Like, can we not do that? We can critique each other, but to put another woman down, it's a whole different field, and we don't need to go there. I quickly want to suggest some femininity channels that I really like, that I feel like give good advice. I'll link them down below. I don't know how to pronounce all of their names, so I'm probably just gonna link them down below. They give some really good advice to my young black women watching this. Black women watching this who are in their 20s, 30s, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna link them down below. I think you guys are really gonna love them, especially the first person that I linked. I watch them consistently. I love her. She's amazing. She's not judgmental like the other woman was, who I don't remember her name, don't care. Yeah, she's not like that at all. That's all for this video. I'm so sorry guys I left for this long. My face is still healing from whatever I put in my body, but yes. If you have any video suggestions, put them in the comments. I have a couple more coming because I stopped for a while and now I'm stocked up, but you can still suggest a video. It doesn't really matter. You can DM me on the gram, on the Grammy. You can DM me on the gram. You can comment down below. Yeah, that's all for this video. Have a nice morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. Okay. She would never do me like that.